Hi, my name is Madison Hudson, and I'm going to be doing the introduction for the Mile High Airport Security Department. Okay, so our mission statement for the Mile High Airport Security Department, we just want to protect our nation's transportation systems and ensure everybody the freedom to move throughout the country wherever you want, and just keeping everybody safe by putting this new technology of facial scanners in. At Mile High Airport Security Department, we just like to keep everyone safe, aka also make TSA's job a whole lot easier with these facial scanners. And Comfort will show us how it will work.
Hi, my name is Comfort Ajiboye, and I am in charge of making the proposal and how to install it. So basically, nowadays, security is a bigger issue, especially in airports. Things such as passports and boarding passes are easily stolen and lost through lack of security, high security areas. But now we have a solution. Through our biometric system programs, we will be able to not only protect the identity of your passenger, but also to make your passenger board the plane conveniently and easily without any issues or hassles within 10 seconds. But first, how do we use it? The process is easy. Basically, when your customer first purchases a ticket, we will input a program beforehand that you will just need to download into your website, and it will make sure the passenger understands the biometric system, and they would need to have read and agreed to the terms and conditions that we would have put at the bottom. And after they've done that, they will take a facial scan in order to confirm that ticket purchase. Then after that, we will send an email to that person, and we will make sure they have a full understanding of when they get to the airport, what are they supposed to do, and what do they need to bring concerning security checkpoints and back checkpoints in order to get the process right and not have any issues. And so when they first enter the airport, we will make sure to inform them that they will use facial scans to check in their bags by themselves. So they will install a self check-in bags for heavier bags, and they will be able to do them by itself and just confirm their booking ticket. And then for the second step, we will do an iris scanning and also a facial recognition. Passports are optional, but you can bring them if you want to make sure that it's confirmed, but it's not mandatory. And basically, when they get to that place, they will tell you to take off any colored contacts you have and any mask or hats that you're wearing that might cover up your face or your eye to make you not have an accurate data. And basically, after that, when you will finally use your facial scanning to board in the plane. And so all of this, for the program, it will take maybe a few hours to install it into that website. And then for the self-check-in and all the departments that we will install into the airport will continue to be going as they usually do, and then we will install them maybe after hours or during that process of them continuing to be doing it. And maybe it'll take 2 to 3 days, because we would have already made the installation, and we would have already made the machine that's needed to use, and we'll just need to install it. And so, yes, I think that is it for proposal and how to use it.
So the success story is that Delta Airlines most recently started to test a security system with facial recognition to go along with their baggage claim, and where a picture of your face is used to identify your baggage and who it belongs to. And so one day, a rather rich man, who you could tell was rich, had brought his baggage to the baggage claim, and you could tell that it had some valuables in it, maybe some money, some things of pretty high value. And he inside of his baggage. So he checked his bag and the computer scanned his face and matched it so they would know that his face goes with that baggage, and he proceeded to board his plane. And a man who looked somewhat like him was going to the same place and saw that he had had valuables in his bag. And so when they got to their destination, the man tried to take the bag, and so the wealthy man realized that he couldn't find his bag and he didn't know where it went. And so the poorer man decided to try to take the bag, but as he left, the computer needed to scan his face to make sure that he took his bag and no one else's. And the system recognized that the face did not match the one that they had on record for the bag when it was before its destination, and so security was called. So the technology saved the wealthy man's valuable luggage from being taken, and the potential thief was caught. And when an analysis was performed, it was showed that the shape and the color of the man's eyes is what determined the difference between their faces and what helped the security be able to tell that that was not the man's baggage. These are the diagrams that show how the technology for the facial and eye recognition would work. And this is for the facial technology, and it shows all of the points that the software would use to identify your face and tell you apart from other people, and the different points on your face that it would use, and like the shape of your nose, the way that your lips stick out, or like your cheekbones, or the shape of your eyes, or like how round your face is. And this is like a machine that would do the facial recognition, where it sends out different like rays and scanners to scan the different areas on your face and analyze it and match it with other faces that it has in its data. This is what the eye recognition would look like, and it would recognize the different shapes and structures of your eye, like how big your pupil is, what color it is, what your cornea looks like, how your eye responds to the light shown into it. And this is a machine that would scan your eye, where it shines a light into it so it can get a full image of it, and it will be able to tell the different structures of your eye and compare it to different ones that it has.
Some may ask if facial recognition systems can be beaten, or if they are a privacy concern. Well, there's actually not much of a big privacy concern when it comes to these facial recognition systems, mostly because they've been around for a couple of decades now and have been used in high maximum security places such as courthouses and FBI databases. However, if there was one main concern of facial scanners, it would be the factor of obtaining a photograph of someone and using it against the technology of the facial scanner, because it is much easier to obtain a photograph of someone than to get their fingerprint or perhaps a recording of their voice. Along with it, there is a possibility to obtain someone's photograph to use against a facial scanner, and it is a bit more complex than just that, because facial scanners are designed to measure and analyze the lengths and dimensions along with the creases and different angles that are found on one's face. This is why it would be hard to beat a facial recognition system, because most systems will not read the flat surface of a picture. Instead, they are meant to designed to use or read the angles and indentations that are found on one's face than to just read the appearance of a flat surface.
Hi, I am back to conclude our presentation for the Mile High Airport Security Department. And I am hoping that you guys learned how facial scanners could be used to help prevent terrorism or anything like that, like just keeping our airports safer. And I really hope that this presentation helped you gather your understanding on why we would like to help your airports. And if you have any problem with any of our technology or security things, just email us in the link below.